Hey everyone, this is Max at MaxCTCG. Thank you for joining me in another video. So in this video, I'm going to cover just the basics of how the Building with Structure series is going to work for Fire Kings. So it's going to be a 5-part series, and we're going to be covering 5 different versions of the deck that you can be playing. So the first version of the deck we're going to be playing is the Fire King structure deck. If you're just to buy 3 of these, playing either on a budget or as a new player. And then we're going to move on to covering a competitive TCG version of the deck using Sinful spoils. We'll then look at budget versions of the deck using the Yugioh Servant and Dogmatika package, as well as a budget version using the Tri-Brigade package. And then we're going to end the series looking at how the deck's going to look after Phantom Nightmare and Maze of Millennia, where we get Bonfire and Snake Eyes Populace. This is more similar to how it's being played in the OCG, so we'll cover this so you know what the deck is going to look like as it evolves over the next couple months. Starting in 2024. So in this series, we're going to be going through it in parts, because I think this personally is the way I would like deck profiles to be done. It can be hard when you just want the list and you're listening to a long explanation skimming through it, or if you're new to the game and you can't find people really explaining the cards because they feel everyone's done it. So the first part of the series is just going to be a deck run through where we go through all the different decks. From here, what we're going to do is then go into deck basics. In deck basics, we're going to go through all the different cards that are played in all the different lists. We're going to cover how they work, explain the cards and a little bit of the interactions between the cards. This way, someone starting out either completely not knowing anything about Fire King or the other engines will have a video, but then the competitive players don't have to listen to long explanations. From here, once everyone is caught up, we're actually going to move on to deck analysis. So deck analysis is going to be taking the deck and thinking about more as a whole versus the card by card. Understand the interactions, the plays, and how the deck works and what its goal is, and how the different engines affects the deck. From here, we're going to move on to combos, so you can actually see how the deck works out and see the different plays, and we'll kind of go through all the different variations of the deck depending on what engine you're playing and how the combos change. So I have a nice long video of different combos sectioned up by timestamps. And then from there, what we're going to do is then move on to side deck patterns. So we'll kind of cover with each of the different decks how the side deck can change, especially depending on how much money you have to put into it, and what the side deck patterns could look like depending on different matchups, and what cards you want to be considering based off the current meta, how to think about it hopefully in a broader sense so you can adjust the side deck moving forward based off cards that are good in the meta. Right, so that's going to cover kind of the gist of what we're going to go through and our building with structure with Fire Kings. If you like this series, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see me do this with other structure decks. I can break them down in a similar way, and I hope to see you guys in future videos. So I want to thank my patrons for joining. I have Dogmatika and Yugioh, thank you both. And if you want to join and become a patron to support the channel because you like the content I'm making, you can find the links in my video description about page on my YouTube channel or my website. You can see different things that will come with each of the tiers, as well as each tier having a 7-day free trial to try it out and see if you like it before committing financially. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos.